Hey everybody, today I'm going to show you another way to create a missing eye effect. This one is meant to look like a shot out eye. So I started off with a cotton round and I just tore it into two pieces and cut it down to fit my eye a bit better. Then I carefully went around the eye with latex before putting my sized cotton round over the eye and blending out the edges a bit with latex. I then took a minute to liberally coat my eyebrows in Vaseline so the latex wouldn't pull out my hair when I was removing the makeup. For the outside skin, I used more cotton rounds cut down and shaped to look like pieces of skin. This adds a lot of dimension and makes it look like there is really a hole in your face, especially when someone is facing you directly. If you want to make the hole appear deeper, use bigger cuts of cotton rounds around the eyes. This is also probably a good time to mention that if latex gets trapped underneath the cotton round over your eye, you risk permanent damage. Make sure you use as little latex as possible with this look. Once I was done creating the skin around my eye, I ripped small portions of cotton from a cotton ball and used it to blend out the transition of latex to skin. If your audience can see where the latex stops on your face, it will ruin the illusion, so take your time with this step. This is what it looked like when I was done, and after I took tweezers and just manipulated those edges to make the hole appear deeper. While waiting for the latex to dry, I decided to do some light beauty makeup on the opposite side of my face. I like the contrast of beauty makeup with bloody makeup. It's like the beauty makeup almost complements and accentuates how disgusting the other side is. I'll also add that this was near impossible to do with one eye. My depth perception was jacked up and I almost stabbed myself in the eye with my liquid eyeliner several times. After the latex was dry, I powdered the whole thing with my beauty face powder to color match and take away any stickiness or shine. I focused more around the edges where it needed to be my actual skin color to blend correctly. After this, I took small sausages of cotton and placed them over the eye to create texture. Then I did the same thing with very thin, pulled apart pieces of thread. You can see this technique in my first missing eye tutorial. This is what it looked like when I was done. After the latex was dry, I went right into coloring. I used black around the edges of the wound to create some shadows, but I suggest blacking out the whole eye. It looks kind of strange with black edges and a red center, so I went in later and fixed this off camera. Then I added red diluted with water to the whole inside, including the black edges. Make sure you don't dilute your cream paints with alcohol for this. It isn't worth the risk, and it'll look just fine being diluted with water instead of alcohol. After the paint job is done, go crazy with blood. A look like this needs a lot of it. As I usually suggest, apply it, stipple it, wipe it away, and repeat. Don't forget the dramatic drips of blood. After I was done with the blood, this is how it looked. Pretty cool, very bloody. This one is definitely one of my more dramatic makeups, not meant to look very realistic, but very great for Halloween and freaking out your friends and family. I hope you enjoyed this look. If you did, please leave a comment, share it with your friends, and subscribe. My Instagram and Facebook page are both linked below, so be sure to check those out, and I hope you recreate this look and tag me on Instagram. See you next time!